That's the problem with the portal, right? Kid doesn't get any playing time. He's going to bail. Are you more inclined to scan JUCOs for more experience? And you mentioned this, D2s and D3s, primarily because they run less of a portal risk, or just because, or is it a combination because they are more experienced players?
More experienced players. I think that's a really good question. But I just think that's what you get to is they're a little bit more experienced and they have a track record. Now, the problem that we're running into is when you were a high school kid recruiting them, it's more of a longer process, right? You get to talk to them. You get to talk to the parents, right? A lot of times they come on campus. The parents are sitting in front of you. You can look at them eye to eye. You can read body language, right? You get to see them more than once or twice, right? Usually a high school kid, you're seeing them 2 or 3 times before you're making a decision, okay? With the portal kids, right? So you're going in the summer. Sometimes they don't have time to visit. You're doing everything on the phone. You're doing it through Zoom again, right? You don't really get to feel what they're all about. So, and that comes back to where your culture is in your program, right? So when you start doing so many, you're right, you're going to have to make sure you do the best you can of talking to as many people as you can, right? For those portal kids, because the recruiting process is a lot shorter. I mean, sometimes it's 2 phone calls, 3 phone calls, and okay, I'm ready to go, right? Where a high school kid, it's you're really developing that relationship, and
Yeah.
I think that's one of the the negatives about the portal is that there's probably going to be a few more mistakes, even though they have a track record. You could see some mistakes being made too.